Hello, everyone, and welcome to my intuitive energy readings. And hope you are all well. If you're a newcomer, thank you for coming. If you are an avid follower, thank you for following me and being part of this soul family. Okay, so I'm going to pull out energies. It's a collective reading. Whoever I am reaching out to here, and I'm getting an itchy nose already. So I used my little wisdom book here to get energies, and then we will take it from there. So let's see what we get here. I have to say, guys, it's really cold here. It's -10. A very hard frost overnight. So I don't feel that inland France in the winter is a great idea, but hey-ho. Apparently it's going to get warmer. It's going to get milder next week. So, but I think it's a good idea that I came at this time of year so I can, decide when I'd like to spend some time here in the future. So let's pull out energies for the collective, whoever I'm reaching out to, from messages from the divine, from spirit guide, from the universe, from the fifth, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh dimensions. Okay. So I get the chariot card, and I'll just read the chariot, okay, and let's pull out energies around the chariot card, or the chariot. The chariot is a card of success as the culmination of hard work. So we seem to still be on that theme, don't we, about hard work. Usually when it appears, someone is being challenged by several competing priorities at once. Often at odds with others. We covered this yesterday, didn't we? So we'll try to, see what else comes in here. The card indicates the need for great balance, diligence, and absolute focus. So maybe whoever I'm reaching out to, although we had that reading yesterday, it seems like it's drilling home here that, you need to put more focus in, that you're not putting enough focus into this right now, being too diverted for this to be successful. So it's pushing for more focus from you. This is what this is indicating. A need for great balance, diligence, and absolute focus. Don't let people or situations steer you off course. So it really wants to, Spirit here, the universe wants to really direct this and make sure that you're putting the effort in here. Absolutely. Also indicates high profile success. Wow. It's quite an accomplishment. There may be an award, promotion, or a new job offering soon. So this looks good. It bodes well for, if you're starting a business, if you're starting a new job. You've worked hard to get this far. It's okay to take a bow and celebrate what you have achieved. This energy is around accomplishing your dreams, travel, and being in control, being in total control. So this is your baby, and this is you taking control of this, putting the effort in here and the focus. So that's the energies that are coming through for today's reading. Again, trying to prevent these people coming in here to deter you, to kind of, what I get here is staying in your own lane, allowing them to be in their lanes and going wherever they're going here, but also staying in your lane and actually being focused. Okay, so I'm just having a look at the decks here, what to actually choose here. This sounds like a really positive read, actually. Let's have a look. If you do stay focused, where will this take you? If my collective does actually stay focused, where is this likely to take you? I'm getting energies here bigger than things than you can imagine. That's what I get here. Bigger things than you can even imagine. You imagined maybe buying a small cottage somewhere, or buying an apartment, or even renting a place. But this is bigger. This is like a big property, bigger house, a nicer area kind of thing. So this is taking you somewhere that is beyond your expectations in a way here. Well, the first card I get here is renewal. Renewal, okay, is the first card. This is your new chapter beginning from this point here, from the point of this reading, whoever I'm reaching to. Renewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. So it's kind of following on from yesterday. It's like saying, forgive these people who tried to bring you back to ground zero, if you like. So it's reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, forgiving these people, forgiving them, but letting go. Time to head to this new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So you know what to do. Spirit is saying you know what to do. You know how much focus and hard work this would take. You know how to achieve this. And forgive those who's blocked you, who's blocked your way in the past. Forgive these people who advised you wrongly, and this is moving into this new chapter. It's moving into calmer waters, more peaceful times with this new chapter, and forgiving and moving forward. As I said, with this card is the Six of Water, and this is moving into from turbulent times into calmer waters. Some of you may have a child, whoever I'm reaching out to. You may have, you've had your roller coaster there. Some of you may have separated from a partner, going through divorce proceedings. So this is, and I also get that you may have a child as well to consider. The end, and it's also making, so what came in just there, it's making up your mind what to do about this turbulent situation that's ending. Okay, I see it coming to an end, and making a definitive decision. The only way I'm going to succeed is if I go and walk away from this and move away from this. Okay, so it says on this card, the end of challenging times, things are looking up for you, a welcoming relief. So this is, like I said yesterday, is like this feeling of calmness, of peace that's coming over you. This is how you will start to feel in the future. And it feels like a renewal. It feels like a new life to you, because I think you've had ups and downs for so long that you don't know what it's like to be peaceful. I also get the happiness haters. You may have had this growing up when you had this childlike spirit, and you were giggling and you were laughing, and you had these people around you, or parental figures, or whoever this is, making you feel bad for laughing and giggling, and you may have actually got smacked for that, or reprimanded for giggling and just being a child. And again, this is part of this joy and happiness haters, not allowing you to express joy and happiness. And this continued into your adulthood, diverting you away from, your authentic joy, towards a path of misery. And I feel this is where your renewal here is recognizing that. So yeah, I remember, giggling away and laughing and just being a child and actually getting smacked for that. I mean, another story that I have here is I remember I was only about 3 or 4, and in infant school, and I'm going back many years ago now. I remember giggling so loudly with this boy. I think I remember his name. He was called Paul, and we were giggling away together like children do in the classroom. And then I think I asked to go to the toilet because I wanted to. And when you're a child, you don't think that I've just giggled and been laughing like a child, and now I want to wee, and now I want to go to the toilet. So then after that, I said that I'd like to go to the toilet, please. And this teacher just had a meltdown on me. I remember it was abuse, really. She would have actually been, she would have had to go to court for that and be possibly in prison for that now. But I remember her actually did wee myself. I did urinate myself. And yeah, it was very traumatic. Still remember it to this day, just for laughing. And she got a ruler. She had a ruler, and she slapped my legs so hard that they had bruised. My lower legs. She hit my lower legs very cruelly. Like she was having a meltdown over me and not coping with her job. And she was like middle aged. She possibly should have retired that kind of age. This teacher, but it's that kind of thing. It's the happiness not allowing you to laugh and taking it out, making you cry, but actually laughing. So moving away from that, away from these challenging times, thinking, yeah, I remember even just having a good news story, or just being happy about something, and somebody, starting an argument and starting a row and shouting and yelling, and then, forcing me to cry. That joy was taken away, and it's regaining that. It's regaining the art of joy. So for some of you, not all of you, who I'm reaching out to, but that's another one of my little stories that I can tell you about. So the end of challenging times here, that things are looking up. A welcome relief, finding your way to a peaceful place. Well, that's very resonant to me, because I found my way to this place here, which is quite peaceful. The end of depression or an illness. So although you didn't realize that you were depressed, or you had some kind of illness, or the way that you were treated caused you to, you wasn't allowed to be happy, may have caused you to have psoriasis, may have caused you to have, autoimmune diseases and things like that. So it's like recovering from those illnesses too. So it's not just moving away to calmer situations. This is moving away from illnesses that this may have caused. Even anxiety, PTSD kind of energies. So we have two cards together. So this is saying renewal, and the renewal is this new chapter, which is moving towards a very peaceful time. And I just got that movie that came into my head, and I have referred to this before, like Mommy Dearest. She was a stepmother, wasn't she? Wasn't she a stepmother, or did she adopted those children? was it Joan Crawford or someone? Anyway, if you know anything about that, please put that in the comment section or the chat section. That'd be interesting to know. Moving to calmer waters, being able to be joyful, be able to have those belly laughs and laugh and, you know, giggle and have that goofy kind of humor that you had as a child, and allowing it to run free and just being your authentic self and giggling and laughing again, and that kind of energy. So this is all coming back. You may see yourself laughing for no reason, you know. Like yesterday, I took these dogs for a walk, and they was digging the ground, which dogs do that, and I was just laughing. I thought it was great, and this just authentic happiness came out, you know. And another thing is nature. Nature does wonderful things. You can possibly just be so grateful of nature that you actually feel joyful over that, you know. It just brings this authentic happiness out of you, you know, your childlike spirit. So this is certainly the energy around this reading today. It's very important. This message is very important for somebody here. And I'm sorry if you actually went through this, either in a relationship growing up, you know, you wasn't allowed to feel joy or happiness because maybe you had a narcissistic people around you that found it insulting that you laughed, you know, and you had joy. So that, you know, some people are just so weird. You know, they're so weird. You can be laughing your head off and they feel paranoia that you're actually laughing at them. They twist it around when you're not. You're just, you know, you're just being joyful. So the next card I get here is balance, gaining the balance here. Well, this is a fantastic card to get. This is blending the ideas of others. So it's not just you, it's people around you, and gaining that balance. Blending ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. So you could be collabing with someone. Successful compromise here. And self-control and patience and balance. Okay. So that's balance. It's balance all around, balance people around you, gaining the balance here, and learning this balance, this emotional balance too. I also get the Page of Fire. The Page of Fire, I feel this is an energy, the Page of Fire. Page of Fire is enthusiastic, optimistic about life, being very positive about life, being very creative, a creative type here. And this is also, it says patience, but it's like being impatient for things to be successful. And also an exciting opportunity, a business, a job. And again, I'm getting that coming up. Allowing your creativity to soar and not holding back because your creativity could have been blocked. You know, you could have been told as you were growing up, you'll never be able to do that. What are you even thinking about? You know, why are you even thinking that you want to go to university, college, or anything like that? And allowing your creativity to soar and doing things that fuel your passion. And also finish what you started here with this card. It's also the childlike energy too, this enthusiasm, this passion for life, you know. And finish what you've started. Don't give up yet. It's saying don't give up yet. Just keep going with this. You're not trapped anymore. I don't feel, for some of you, whoever I'm reaching out to, you may have felt trapped in a situation of circumstances around you, and you don't feel trapped anymore, and you're walking away from that. And that feeling of not feeling trapped and actually doing what your heart desires, your passions, your dreams, is making you feel freer. You know, I'm free now to, yeah, it's like you're free. It's like you've been set free away from this entrapment. This being entrapped in this situation, whatever this is, was designed to reduce your confidence, was designed to reduce your self-esteem. This person knew exactly what they were doing, and I don't want to go into the realms of narcissism, but this person knew how to manipulate a situation so you would actually feel not confident enough to actually pursue your dreams. So saying here that you've taken responsibility for this, and now it's time for you to live your life. That's what this energy is from this card here. So I don't know why that flashed off there. I don't know why that did. Anyway, so this reading, it's telling somebody here to, you know, get moving, and you know, this is going to be successful, but you have to put 150% into this. It's not going to be an easy road, but this is a promise of success from the universe, okay? Because the next card I get here is the Three of Fire. The Three of Fire with this deck is this is a ship here, and this is your ship is coming in here. Your ship is coming in, and it says here, planning for the long term. Abundance from your past choices. So you've been building, whoever I'm reaching out to, you've been thinking about this and building on this for a long time. Taking pride in your success, because why this is coming in, taking pride in your success, is because nobody took pride in you growing up. Nobody took pride in your ambitions growing up. They kind of ignored it. The reason they ignored it is a generational curse, because whoever this was also was treated this way, and also had lots of blocks put in, or they made the wrong choices in life and they made unhealthy choices. So they felt that nobody, you know, they could not be successful and follow their passions in life. They had to sacrifice that. So I'm not going to show that to you. So this is like holding back, withholding, you know, this drive, this kind of, but what this did, for whoever I'm reaching out to, this gave you a more ferocious drive. It didn't prevent you from succeeding. It gave you a drive to say, I'm going to prove you wrong here. I'm going to prove you. I don't care how long this takes. I'm going to prove that you're so wrong. You know, I have to say too, and I'm not a feminist or anything like that, but I think over the years, women have been prevented from following their passions, going back generations, and the excuse that society made was, well, you've got children now, you've got children, and how are you going to follow your passions and your desires when you've got children? But it's okay for the man to, you know, the woman was expected to celebrate the male kind of achievements and support the male, but nobody used to support the female. Well, you've got children and you've got a family to look after. You've got to stay in the kitchen and cook and that kind of thing. You don't have time for a career, or you don't have time for yourself here and your passions. How are you going to do that? And this could actually be part of the entrapment. And and when you try to do something that you could take pride in, that belongs to you, you were made to feel selfish, or you were made to feel like this is something you should not be aiming for. You know, you're being selfish, you're putting yourself first before your children, and really sort of pulling on your guilt strings, you know, trying to make you feel guilty, but actually just living your life, you know. Um, and I feel this has happened over the years, even for women that have not had children, who can't have children, who have decided I can't have children, and I'm made to feel guilty for actually following a passion or a career. Well, you know, you didn't even have children. You know, how selfish is that? You didn't bother to, you know, and I'm made to feel guilty again. But some of these women couldn't even have children. So I feel women in general have had a bad rap when it comes to following your dreams and your passions. But with this card here, we have a lady of colour, and also a lady of colour. That's another thing that people used to use as a woman with colour. How are you going to do that? You know, there's so much racism out there. How are you going to do that? And being a woman at the same time, how are you going to achieve that? So get here at the bottom, it's planning for the long-term abundance of past choices, pride in the success, even if it's just pride for yourself, you know, being proud of what you're doing, and of the hard work that you've put in here that nobody else recognizes. It says here, be patient as you decide what to do next. Don't know what that means, but maybe you do know what that means. So we also could have a past life female here in spirit saying that, whichever way we, I've mentioned this before about writing a book, and then they'd have to have the husband being put down as the author because they wasn't allowed to achieve anything. So get here, for some of you, you could be juggling quite a number of things: children, family, the home. Maybe you've been doing this for years. You're juggling your time, the clock's there, you're on a tightrope in a turbulent sea. And I would interpret that as like you juggling, juggling everything, actually doing everything, and trying as well to fulfill your own passions. So get here, whoever I'm reaching out to, you may have 2 or 3 jobs on the go to get things, so you can pay for your bills, pay for your children, pay for your college, pay for courses and things like that. So you're working too hard, or multiple jobs, and needing to bring balance and fun into your life. Okay, juggling multiple priorities and balancing the budget at the same time. So whoever this is, you want just a slice of that, so you can actually just be yourself and be you, away from what people expect you to be. So you can just be you, whoever you are. Whoever I'm reaching out to, this may have given you sleepless nights here. I'm the only one that's going to be able to make this a success. I'm on my own here doing this. I'm on my own. There's nobody here supporting me. And again, This is how you are perceived is, or I've always been perceived as a sensitive female. Now, I have to say, there's nothing wrong with being a sensitive female, but I get also get somebody who may have blonde hair, blue eyes, very attractive, and you've been perceived for the way that you looked rather than the person that you are underneath, your authenticity. Um, this is also about naivety, about being naive and inexperienced. This person, going back a number of years ago, could actually get very frustrated. And even now, can even get quite frustrated and moody because they don't know what's wrong with them. They're trying to work out what they want in life. And they're getting angry because they're frustrated because they're told they can't pursue these dreams because of the obligations that they have. You're not allowed to have a slice of that pie of your own, to be yourself. And losing your identity within that kind of those realms here. This could be your relationship. This could be your partner that's not recognizing that you have a self, that you want to explore yourself here. So I also get this, that you could be psychic too. I get somebody here maybe experiencing psychic abilities here. I think this is your time to start to shine. You may have to battle to actually do this. And you didn't think that you would have to battle to actually just be yourself and be you and to express your inner self. I did get the wheel here. The wheel here is very much moving forward towards success. I don't feel that anyone will support you with this. Whatever this is, you will not get any support. You will get told that you're not going to be able to do this. If you tell anyone about it, and you know that, I feel that you are withholding telling anybody about this because you know what you're going to get from these people. And because of that, because you're going to do it silently, you are going to be more successful. And you've learned that over the years that every time you share your good news stories or your plans, they get thrown in the bin because everyone disagrees with it and thinks that you're not capable of doing that. So get here, fresh new start, end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, and this is this is moving forward with the wheel here. And we also get success. This is how you are going to be successful with the World card. Very successful. Whoever I'm reaching out to, you're going to stick to your guns here and stick to your focus. And I said, you've got to work so hard to achieve, especially if you're a female, okay? And I get this brilliant success here, a time of joyful accomplishments, as I said, being joyful and happy where this was taken away from you before, and freedom to do whatever you want to a certain extent. Like I said, some of you may have children, but if you've got children, you could probably, and you're successful in what you're doing, you could actually maybe afford a nanny or afford help in the home to do the laundry, to do the cleaning. So it's not necessarily, looking for someone to take over. You could maybe look to get a housekeeper and that kind of thing. So get the World card here. This is towards success. I mean, even if you're thinking about how am I going to do this if I've got children? I mean, some of you may not have children, But how am I going to do this? If you do have children, how am I going to do this? Well, if you can focus, look, if I'm successful, I could actually employ somebody. Uh, but it's going to take a lot of hard work before I actually get to that point. I also get you may actually eventually, I feel, after this success or during this success, meet somebody new here. So when I said that you may be going through a divorce, separation, um, yeah, I do get somebody here is going through a separation, divorce, and whoever this is trying to who get away with what they can, take what they can from this. You know, he's trying to get away with taking what they can from this. Money wise, financially, I don't feel that there'll be a lot left over, to be honest. And I see you walking out of the door because this person just trying, whoever you're with or was with, was trying to get away with something here. Maybe trying to get away with having responsibility. Maybe trying to get away with being grown up. Maybe trying to get away with not being a parent and not being present. Trying to get away with something. They've been doing that for a long time and you've had enough. Okay. And I actually see you, maybe some of you getting wise counsel over this. This could be a solicitor, this could be someone around you that you know, that you will get some wise again. It could be a lawyer for some of you, not all of you, whoever I'm reaching out to. It could be a lawyer. Um, it could be a spiritual counselor. It could be a counselor. It could be a therapist that you decide to, well, you know, I thought this was going to turn out with roses around the door. I've been hoodwinked into being entrapped into this, that I need to get some therapy. And I feel for some of you, okay. Um, this past person, forever, they enjoyed the drama. It was like a big soap opera every day. And they enjoyed the drama and they came with drama. They would say, oh, such and such has said this. And they knew that this was pressing your buttons. They actually said to you, you're not a very good parent. You're not a very good mother. Isn't that awful that they said that? They knew that that would actually, you know, cause drama. Anything, you know, it could be anything, you know, it could be that, you know, oh, you know, my mother said you were dirty, you were not clean enough. And so this is like this created drama with this past relationship, but this person knew that this created drama. And what this did was take your focus away from your passions and your dreams. It got you worried and focused on nonsense, you know, nonsense and triangulations rather than actually focusing on you. So this was done deliberately. They wanted you to live in a very negative state constantly, keeping you in this negative state, creating drama. You're not being a proper mother. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. So I get this card here is like stepping back from this and realize that you've got entrapped into a situation, or whoever I'm talking to here, you could be having a happy day and they're talking about joy again and laughing. You may be laughing, giggling, and with your friends, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, this ex-partner of yours comes out with a very negative comment that creates this. Why did you say that? Why did they say that? Did you not ask them why they want to get you out of balance? And it's like you're realizing, waking up to this, why did I even allow this to happen? it got you thinking on this hamster wheel of negativity all the time. So get yeah, things have not turned out the way you anticipated with this previous partner or the person that you're thinking about moving away from. And you saw this. The thing is that you saw this and you tried to navigate around this or made excuses for this. And now you're thinking, it says with this card, forgiveness of self or others. Forgiveness of self, of being taken in by this. It's a form of manipulation. And forgiving self for allowing that, and forgiving yourself for actually allowing this relationship where you miss these opportunities. And because of these distractions of daily life here, which has led you to discontentment and being bored of your life because you're not following your passions. And this is a time where you've been lost in your own world here. And this is a time to actually wake up from this. You're going to be waking up from this and moving forward. I also get lovers. So there could be an opportunity to meet someone that really, truly cares for you. I get the lovers card here. I think you've worked really, really hard in your life. You have planted seeds. You've actually done a lot of education and you have planted seeds to do this one day. And it says here, just need to be patient at this time. And this is about planning for the future. This is not going to happen overnight here. But the final card I get here is the 10 of coins. The 10 of coins is an amazing card to get. This is about abundance, financially abundance with family life and financial security for yourself and your family. And this is also about peace and contentment in life and honouring family traditions, pride in the family tree, and passing on this knowledge, passing on what you've learned to your children. So that's really important. So what I'm going to do, it cut off kind of halfway through, and I'm hoping that I've not been, that this has not actually been cut off. But I'm going to finish this with an energy reading, energy cards, and talk about distractions. If I've been cut off from this reading, that's probably why, okay, is the distractions. So let's have a look here. Could we have either one or two energy cards here to finish this reading? Okay. I get here the royal you. It's actually being authentically true to yourself here. And doing things that you love will make you feel happier and more content. Doing your own thing, as well as having family, perhaps, is actually going to make you feel more fulfilled. And seeing beyond here, I get the third eye here. Some of you could be an earth angel, and some of you could be psychic here, and you actually see beyond your surroundings and see beyond, the way things are going to turn out. You see, you can actually feel that you can do a lot better than what you're doing. I'm starting to see the endless possibilities. There's endless possibilities here. And also learning how to be more peaceful and mindful with that card. And this is the roots of abundance, the roots of abundance here. The roots of abundance is what I've just told you. What I've just said is the roots of abundance. I guess that's loving yourself, getting to know yourself, getting to know who you are, what it is, what about you, and how you, uh, how what makes you spiritually more fulfilled. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and thank you for coming, and I hope this has helped somebody out there on their journey. And so thank you, everyone. Please put your thumbs up, likes, and shares. And thank you for joining the community. And I will see you again soon. Okay. And bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye.